Most places in the Philippines are known for one signature dish. But what if I told you there's one city in the Philippines that didn't make anything of their own? They just took classic dishes, reworked them a little bit, renamed them, and called them their own. And here's a kicker. They might just be better than the originals. What's up, everybody? Today we're going to run around Marikina. I am going to take you somewhere right now to show you one of their original dishes. This is like the original place here. This is Aling Remy's. And what they do here is they're known for their Puto and Cuchinta. So what I'm here for is the Marikina Puto because it's very specific to this area and it's done like nowhere else. It is the best version easily. I've had a Puto in all of the Philippines. 150. Yes, I want. That's just, it's brown sugar that makes it orange, yes?
Yes.
Brown sugar? Okay, it's gonna be a quick little stop. But this is them there, 150 pesos. How many pieces are in this, you think?
50 pieces.
50 pieces. 150 pesos for 50 pieces. And I kid you not, best Puto I've had anywhere in the Philippines. I've never had it here before, but I was introduced to it a couple of years ago here in Marikina. So, but like I said, this place is supposed to be like the OG. So, let's see. We're gonna open this up. So what makes their Puto this brownish orangish color is they use a brown sugar. They also do a white version here in Marikina, and they also do an ube cheese. But they all use the white sugar, and they're going to taste like any other Puto. So in fairness here, that this is not something that's crazy. Everywhere does their own version of Puto, but some of the ones I'm going to show you next, like Marikina just hijacked them and made them their own. We're going to see if I can get into this. Ah, there we go. I think we got it opened up a little bit here. So there we go. We're going to get a little cheese Puto here. I'm telling you right now. It's sweet. It's slightly salty. The brown sugar gives that beautiful caramel flavor to it. These are just unbelievably good. I kid you not. You won't want to eat any other Puto after you have these. They're exactly like I remember them. They're fantastic. How much of these would you say you sell a day?
5,000 pieces.
5,000 pieces a day. They're doing of this, and they're unbelievably delicious. I'm not kidding you. Come to Marikina, look for these. Aling Remy's isn't the only place that has it. But this place was, what I was told anyway, is just like one of the originals here. But come and try these because they're unbelievably good. The caramelization is fantastic. You'll never want to eat another Puto again. Oh, that's good. And I'm not talking about your mama. Let's go. The next ones I'm going to show you are a little bit more out there with what Marikina's done with some of the food. Let's go. Good morning. Okay, this next place that we're going to do here, this is a place called Pan de Marikina. I wanted to come here since I first came to Marikina 2 years ago. I've never been here, but this is where they do dishes. This is where we're going to see a little bit more of the fun, where they take classic Filipino dishes, they've renamed them and made them their own. So I've got a couple to start with. I'm still waiting on one more to come out. So the first one that we have here is, this is what they call waknatoy. And if I'm being honest with you here, what this is Menudo. And what they've done with it, what's made it waknatoy is pickles. That's it. They literally have taken the dish, they've thrown pickles in it, they've renamed it, they've called it their own. And I'm telling you, I'm not joking with you, it's probably better than the original one is. And then another one that I have out here right now is called Everlasting. I'll tell you a little bit more about it in just a minute. But if you know what embutido is, you know what Everlasting is. This is just the Marikina version of it, and it is specific to this area. So they're, once again, they're taking a dish and they're renaming it and calling it their own. So, but let's jump into waknatoy to start with. I don't know if you know who she is or not, but there's a Filipina vlogger named Key, and she goes by the handle Foodie Mama PH on YouTube. And I did a food tour with her. She lived here in Marikina for years. Her husband is from here in Marikina. And I did a food tour a couple years ago with her here, and she introduced me to waknatoy. And I'll tell you, it's Menudo. So it's a pork-based, pork and tomato-based Filipino stew. It's gonna have a thigh or liver in it. It's delicious, but they've just added some pickles into it. So let's get a little bit of this up here. So what it does is it just makes the menudo, it's a bit more sweet, and it works out perfectly. Like, it is literally delicious, and if I'm being 100% completely honest with you, I prefer this every day of the week over a standard menudo. The pickles just make that much of a difference in it. So yeah, did they rip it off and steal it and make it their own? Sure. But it is fantastic. Here we go. That's stupid. It is so good. You get the irony liver bits in it right there. Yeah. It's dumb. And it's always fun filming these videos to me, because I get a lot of people staring at me because they think I'm crazy, because I'm using a tiny little camera these days. I don't have the big rig anymore. It's a tiny little camera. So people just think I'm batshit crazy as I sit here trying to eat. A menudo along with the Marikina version of waknatoy. You're going to get little sausages in here. Like, I killed that whole thing of waknatoy there. That's going. That doesn't exist anymore. It is like, I know the pickles seem like a weird addition, but it just works. Like, for whatever reason, Marikina figured something out that nobody else did. It is such a simple little change to menudo, but yet they've created their own entire unique dish with it. It's fantastic. Heavy liver bits in there. It is absolutely delicious, like unbelievably good. Oh man. We have the next one coming. Salamat. We have the next one here. Let's do this one first, because this one's hilarious to me. So this is the other dish here. Very distinct to Marikina. And when I say it's very distinct to Marikina, it's distinct in name only. That's it. This is what they call Marikina okoy. Now here's the kicker on it. There is not a single shrimp in this. There's no rice crackers involved in this. It's a vegetable lumpia, or lumpiang gulay. There's nothing okoy about it. But for some reason, they decided to call this okoy. Instead of just saying lumpiang gulay, they called it okoy and said, suck it, bitches. So let's give it a shot. Here is their okoy. This is Marikina okoy. It's fantastic. But there's nothing okoy about it. I don't know why it would be called that. But I love how unironically they just named it okoy. It was just like, here you go, this is what we call it, suck it. A little bit on the greasy side here, but let's jump into this everlasting here. So like I told you a few minutes ago, everlasting, if you know what embutido is, you know what this is. Very similar to each other. The only thing that's distinctly different about the Marikina version is that it's normally going to include hot dogs, sometimes Vienna sausages. They'll normally be sliced up inside of this here, and they're going to use tomato sauce as opposed to a tomato paste. And then the biggest difference between this and embutido is this is going to be baked. I don't remember the name of the molds, the pans. I don't remember. You guys can let me know down in the comments. I don't remember. There's a specific pan, and this is baked. Embutido is normally steamed in either banana leaves or nowadays tinfoil more often than not. But they do a baked version of it. This will also usually be served warm, as opposed to you'll sometimes find embutido that's cold and thinly sliced and then maybe refried. So I'm just going to get a little bit of it up. And what the whole base of it is, it's like a pork meatloaf. So think of this is Marikina's version of meatloaf. Embutido is a meatloaf. Let's go. Oh yeah. Very simple. And just like in the States, get yourself a little bit of ketchup. fantastic. Topped off with a little bit of cheese. It's crumbly. Just falls apart. Yeah, that's good. No. No, I think something like everlasting is going to be a personal preference for you. Whether you prefer it over embutido or something like that. Yeah, lots of green peppers in here as well. But, and full disclosure, this is the first time I've ever had this. And good. Yeah, I like it. I don't know if I would say it's better than an embutido, but it's very good for what it is. But it's still funny to me that they just took another dish, tweaked it a little bit, renamed it, called it their own. Marikina just doesn't care. So there you go. That's 3 very distinct dishes in Marikina that aren't original by any stretch of the imagination. Even the Puto that we had earlier, Marikina didn't invent Puto, but they make probably the best version that I've had anywhere in all of the Philippines, like I was saying. I love how flippant Marikina is. Okay, we're gonna move on here. Just quickly, so you guys are aware, Pande and Marikina. Food's fantastic. The setting here is stunning. It's beautiful. It's such a relaxing atmosphere to be in. Like, check it out. Like, full water features back behind me. Like, tons going on around here. But prices real quick. Waknatoy, $2.15. Everlasting, $2.15. Okoy was $105. Very affordable prices. I spent 535 pesos here for everything. Well, you can't beat that. Great food. Let's go see what else. I'm over at Ayala Malls right now. This is going to be the last stop we're making. I'm doing 2 places here. One of these places that we're going to do another Marikina style dish. The other one has nothing to do with Marikina at all, but I'll tell you about that one in a minute. Where I am at right now is Nanayonings. They also do everlasting, waknatoy. They also do hamonado here. So that's why I'm grabbing this one here, because I couldn't find hamonado anywhere else. Marikina's version of hamonado is different than what you're going to find anywhere else in the country. The Marikina version, they braise in pineapple juice. So it's extremely sweet, but it's extremely delicious. It's probably, once again, one of those versions that I just find better than you're going to find anywhere else. So let's check this out. We're going to grab this one right now. Hey, we've got hamonado here, yes?
Yes, we have hamonado.
Can I have a look at it?
Yes, sir.
And there is your hamonado. So like I said, it's going to be a bit sweeter than what you normally get in hamonado. And Marikina's version is distinctly its own. I'm telling you right now, Marikina does not care about your tradition. They are going to put their own spin on it, do it their way, and like I told you right from the very beginning of this video, in most cases, it's better than the originals that you're going to have anyway. The last place we're going to do here, like I said, has nothing to do with Marikina, but it is a new startup. It's the first franchise of this location in Marikina. They reached out to me, the owner of this company. They're a new startup. They've got a few locations around Metro Manila. They reached out to me and asked me if I would check them out. So I was like, absolutely, I will check you out. So you guys are aware, same rules still apply. I am not being paid for this, and I will pay in full for everything that I order here. I don't accept payments, and I don't accept free food. So the name of this place is Limahong Pinoy Siopao. They've got locations in Tondo, in Pasig, and I was gonna be here anyway, so I was like, yeah, let me come check you guys out over there. So I'll give you a little bit of background on them. The best I can understand right now, Limahong Siopao is, think of it like a better version of 7-Eleven Siopao. So let's see what they got. We're gonna order a bunch of it up, we'll give it a shot. Okay, yeah, everybody's sitting here looking at me because I look like the idiot, like I'm talking to myself as I'm sitting here. So this is Limahong. What they have is what they call their Siopalitos and Siopalitas. One's going to be savory, one's going to be sweet. You can see all the different flavors we have here. Look at the prices on that. 35 pesos for Siopalito and 25 pesos for a Siopalita. That's cheaper than a 7-Eleven Siopao. Honestly, I haven't had a 7-Eleven Siopao in at least a year and a half, but they got to be between 40 and 50 pesos. So for 35 and 25 pesos, we're getting one of all of them. Look at that, sampler box, $3.30. That's what I'm gonna get right there. Ton of stuff that I got here. We're at the try. This is gonna be difficult to do because I gotta kind of stand up here and try and do all of this. I have a ton of siopao. I've got this Menudo here. Let's give this Menudo a shot first. Like I said, the Marikina version is going to be much sweeter than what you're gonna find with Menudo anywhere else. Here we go. Super sweet. And what I love, you're never gonna convince me that Marikina just kind of taking everybody's dishes and doing what they want with them. This is one of the greatest flexes you've ever seen. Like, they just do whatever they want, make it their own way. Menudo was fantastic. Just sweet, pineapple-y, porky goodness. Like, oh, good. So here we go, siopao. First one I got here is the sisig siopao. I'm gonna get this one opened up real quick. This is the sisig siopao that we have right here now. Let's give this one a shot. See what it looks like. It doesn't look like any sisig I've ever seen, but let's go. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not like you're going out and getting sisig anywhere, but it's actually pretty good. Okay, the one I'm gonna go after here is this dinuguan. Let's tear this one open, see what it looks like. Don't ask me what smoked dinuguan is supposed to mean, but that's what they're calling it, the smoked dinuguan. Let me turn this way. It's because that light's bad back there. But you look at that, it definitely looks like dinuguan. So here we go. It's not Puto, siopao. Huge difference between rice and wheat, but let's see what it's like. Holy shit. Sorry, you're losing me there. That is awesome. This is really good. I was worried that at this price point, that it was going to be no filling in them. No, dinuguan, packed up, ton of filling inside of it. Super good. The problem with siopao is it just sticks to your teeth. Like, I got a mess happening in my mouth right now. But these are delicious. Fantastic. Sisig, not overly impressed. Dinuguan is freaking awesome. Next one I'm going to do here is what they call their bagukan, which is the binigongan, which is normally binigongan. If you don't know, is going to be normally it's pork belly that's stir fried with bagoong, which is a fermented shrimp paste. So this is the one of the ones that I'm really excited to try. So let's open this one up and see. Put a little bit of it everywhere, just so we can keep going here. So this is it. Let's see if the shrimp paste actually comes through, because you guys know my love of bagoong. Oh yeah, salty as can be. That'll hit you quick. Bagoong has that nice, beautiful, meaty, umami flavor to it, but it can be overpowering sometimes. This might be one of those times where it's a little bit too much. I love bagoong, but that is strong. You do get siopao sauce with these. I haven't been using them because I wanted to get the actual flavors of what's inside of there. So a siopao sauce is normally going to be soy sauce and sugar. It's going to be a little bit of a sweeter sauce. It's going to be sweet and savory. You would use it. This could probably use it, but you guys know how stubborn I am. So we just pop it in the mouth. All right, really good. Here's the thing, guys. My phone is literally just overheated and shut down on me. I can't even use my phone. You guys know it's the middle of summer here right now. Summer just started anyway here, and it is extremely hot. And I've already eaten at 3 other places today. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna skip a couple of the savory ones. I'm gonna jump into a couple of the sweet ones that I wanna try. And I'm actually gonna ask her for a recommendation. And I'll do 3 of the sweet ones for you. I'll say this about the siopao. Sisig, in my opinion, it's just okay. It's good. It's nothing to write home to mom about. Dinuguan, fantastic. What they're calling the, what was it? Bagukan, which is the binigongan. It's unbelievably good. Like very, very strong bagoong flavor in it which I was not expecting out of a 35 peso show pao. It's fantastic. But let's jump into some of the sweet ones. What should we do here? Let's do bibingka. Okay, which one's gonna be my bibingka? Is it gonna be this one? Or is this yema?
That's him.
The orange one is yema, yellow is bibingka. All right, we're gonna do bibingka. So bibingka would normally be glutinous rice. Sorry, let me put you back there where you can see me. Bibingka is normally like a glutinous rice cake done with coconut milk, and then it'll normally be topped with salted egg and shredded coconut. So it's kind of hard to show you this like this. But I'm just gonna get it opened up. Hopefully that shows up for you. I'm gonna turn around so that bad light isn't behind me. We'll let the bad light come in on my face. You could definitely see that it looks like there's some coconut in here and some salted egg. Let's go. Oh my God. It's full on bibingka. At least from the standpoint of salted egg and shredded coconut. Oh man. That's pretty awesome. All right, which other one do you think I should do? Sweet. So,
Chocolate.
the chocolate Nutella? That's your favorite? Okay, she wants me to do the chocolate Nutella. So what I'm gonna do is chocolate Nutella, and I'm gonna do the yema. All right, so here you go. Chocolate Nutella. She said it's her favorite. I like Nutella, and I like chocolate. It's super sweet, but it is very tasty. And what, 25 pesos for the sweet ones, 25 pesos. You can't beat that price, like that's awesome. 25 pesos, that's less than $1 US. Like that's fantastic. Or sorry, less than 50 cents US. Oh man, yeah, that's good. So yema, I'm gonna do, not only is yema a big thing in the Philippines, if you've been following the channel long enough, you know I spent several months in Spain. In Spain, there are cloistered nuns who do yema. They're never seen in the public. You order like through a little wooden door at convents in Spain. You never get to see the nun's face, but they do the little yema things. So yema, it's very simple. It's egg yolks, sugar. There's one other thing in yema, and I don't remember what it is. Egg yolk, sugar, and something else. And they turn it into a little candy. You normally see them, they're like little cone-shaped candies. But this is it, stuffed inside of a show pao. Oh, not bad. That is pretty damn good. Oh yeah. Limahong show pao, fantastic. The only thing I was really worried about with these show pao was that at the price points, they wouldn't have any filling in them at all, which turns out not to be the case. They're fantastic. They have locations all over. Definitely check them out. It's worth it. But Marikina, here's the thing. Marikina just comes around, does its thing, it renames your dishes, makes it their own, and they don't care what you think. And that's awesome. And it's one of the reasons I love this city. Like, I need to make my way over here more. It's been a couple years since I've been here, but that's it. I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. You guys be sure to tune in next week, see what else to get up to.